You're listening to the Reggae Review with Chris Rich.
On the phone with me, I have the, what them call him, the gold finger of music and music selection. They call him Tony Screw. And Tony, welcome to Reggae Review.
The original foundation sound down with Tony Screw at the control. Yeah.
We rule dance all.
Tony Screw presents Downbeat the ruler.
Enough respect, Father Chris, enough respect, youth and Muslim, enough respect to all the youth and all the people in the tri-state area, wherever you are, enough respect,
You might have get 1,000 questions about this. How did you get the name Tony Screw? I'm going to make it 1,001. For the young people who don't have a clue about how you get the name, they will call you Tony Screw, Goldfinger. So quick synopsis, who you are and how did you get those two names?
Well, alright, Tony Screw get it from a man to take up a record after my turntable one night, and to be quiet, everybody know me as a quiet person. I tell the man put on my record and put it on and just get a little bit serious right there. So and from that the man goes so weird. And of course we have screw someone and just
so the name stick. You give them a screw face.
So stick that night there to an unfortunately night to 5 minutes after that somebody gets hurt in the party because it was a house party and everybody thinks that me get hurt tonight was supposed to say,
Are we talking about the 70s, right?
Yes, man, in the 70s. In the 70s that guy, as a professional you can't make a man just come take up your record after your turntable and we're there and we're telling put it back. Well, there's joke you must make it and that you never know. And under the way you picked up like around that badness way, so you really have to defend it,
For those who know you and the way you cherish music, even one vinyl, them need for come looking and see the wall to wall. It's like a library, a literal library of music from 7-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch.
12-inch, everything, man.
Everything.
Soul music, everything, guys. They just regular collect, collect soul music to and some of the good 70s disco. Then.
If anybody has gone to a downbeat dance, they would know what you're talking about. But Tony, tell us, how did you step into this genre? How you get started from your youth days to current?
All right, so the name Downbeat actually built in New York City. Downbeat came from Sir Coxsone Dad, Studio One, because he had a sound. Actually, he had 3 sounds. Number 1, number 2, and number 3 sound. And he used to name Coxsone Downbeat. And also his Coxsone Roundbeat. So I never get a chance to really hear Coxsone sound in Jamaica and things like that. Even though I was so idol of him and things like that, but I was really idol of the music himself when producing with the ska music coming up. I get an opportunity in my time to hear some of the ska music coming right up in the rock steady music. You understand? I was there most of the way to hear, not all of it, but and I was here from the beginning, but I get a great understanding about the ska music coming up and then, that's the way. And so when my father bring me up to New York, I came in New York City like 1970, you understand? And never planned since a year ago I have a sound in New York City, but it just loving the music and it just became that way. And then I started building a sound here and I planned sound lemon. And then maybe call the sound Downbeat, but I would like to meet Paxton himself and let him know that hopefully he can endorse the name or something like that, which I did. I got introduced to it by Brad's Record. I know you know Brad's Record, right?
Brad's on White Plains Road, right?
Yes, I went out to Brad's Record. And one day it was that Mr. Dad came there. I think it was a Friday evening too. And he came there and he said, see you tell we have more music on you, which was like a little go, but was a boost to me. And I talked to Mr. Dad personally for the first time. I said to him, boy, I want a little sound, but I like call it Downbeat, but I like it. And he said to me, go ahead, man. And I said, no, I don't want my word. I want something on a piece of paper, you know, in a hand niggle or something like that. So I had a marker pen, and I gave him a marker pen, and he write Downbeat International. I mean, I'm hand niggle, and why is history after that, Richard? Take a period and go up and start build it and just stick to Downbeat, and you know, that's it. And I actually bring Mr. God in dance 4 times. Okay. Nobody else ever did that in New York City, yeah. Bring him in dance 4 times. I mean, you know, a couple of him not really stay that long. Maybe I think the longest ever stay one night is 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours?
Yeah, 2.5 hours, yeah.
That's a good, hey, that's for some people, that's a whole night of dance, the type of music you play.
A whole night, yes, man, and it was so funny. Last time I bring him in a dance, it was in Brooklyn, and after I bring Brigadier to record, because I bring Brigadier to record a song in Every Man of a Brethren.
Big
and next tune, and then this guy had a clash one night with a soul named Papa Mo. And it was so funny that night.
You mean one clash? One of the many clashes, you mean?
one of the many clashes, yes. And that night it was so funny because everybody would know hear about the Blues Busters, right? The Blues Busters, they were one of the famous.
Oh yeah, the famous duo, right?
Two of them, right? Yeah. Lyde and Philip. And Philip and Sadat come the night and then bring Brigadier song, Every Man of a Brethren, and a couple more songs, you know, walk to the private later, you know, put in the dance and bring it to me so I could actually play. So the night when the team game dance was well supported and things like that, and was playing against a sound in Papa Moke, and the great Rai was talking on Papa Moke sound. And I'm not talking about Uri, you know. Rai is different from Uri.
Definitely.
The original Downbeat tune is through at the control.
Uri also DJ for Caxton number 3 sound, number 2 sound.
What year was that?
In the 60s, you know.
Mid-60s?
In the early 60s, probably maybe up until about 65 could be, because first, because I think I know about 3 DJ before you really. Well, I don't know, but I know about Machoki. And Stitch and Lord Kavic. You have a Lord Kavic.
Yeah, man.
You want to shoot on Skyrim Rest. He was before you right up.
Big question about that. Them always call him the originator, but he never took credit for that. But the world still Uri. He never took credit up to us in originator. He gave credit where credit is due.
Why never do credit people? Because I know he had a couple more DJ before him. But he could have taken credit still because he really take it to another level. I think Uri got famous as well. I remember when we was watching him on TV in Jamaica, black and white, in those times.
Can't remember the name of the show, but yeah, that's where my introduction to him. He used to have a style when him up on the stage, him spin. Him throw the mic in a day, spin and catch it.
Yeah.
You know, showing my age, of course. 2 questions about your affiliation with him. Did you ever get a dub plate from him? And what was the first dub plate?
Yeah, one dub plate to him. Not too much, but I have a few dub plates.
You remember the first one?
First dub plate was, the first dub plate was a combination. Everybody balling him and Brendo from the Melodians. Okay. Yes, I made it think maybe that might be my one of a kind copy. I met Tony Brevis. Was the one actually, I mean, not Tony Brevis. Tony Brevis was the part of the Melodians, but Brendo was part, and I think that him played Everybody Balling. That was famous to have both of them, you know, and that dub plate that I have. Everybody Balling, you know. Balling. So I feel that famous song.
Yes.
And, you know, I did a couple of that songs with you. Some of the songs that I wanted to do with it, to be honest. I never get to do them, and that was actually laziness why I never get to do that, because I have some songs with John Holt that was, you know, like make you famous, like song like The Tidy Side.
Tidy Side, famous one.
And song like
On the Beach.
On the Beach. I got that song too, and I never put out the grades. Really, we couldn't pay you right. I don't have to go on to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
I searched low. Was there a rift between him and John Holt? Because I can't see a picture anywhere with the two of them, and I can't recall seeing them working together.
Yes, they worked together, and I remember one morning, this was a stage show, if you remember, the both of them, the both group, you remember Christmas morning, Carib and State. State, I'm sure there one morning, and Uri was not like a hell, and alternatives and all of them. And so you leave from Carib now to come trying up with it, John Wood doing it, we're to the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And see it, and why just the excitement, and you know. So yes, but they combined with John Wood in those times, as far as what I know. But I never really see a picture out there with both of them. But it don't have to be personally see. Be there, state the man, you know.
I see that
With
work.
that great excitement, man. I tell them free, man. I do all that tune, you know, dance scratchers.
Big
You know?
One of Alton, the first major hit film, Dance Crusher. Although,
Yes, but, you know.
Tony, you have so much history with the great beginning of music. You are an icon and a legend in this business.
What about history? What about history now, man? I think maybe the only sound could be, I'm not going to swear on it, but maybe his only sound could be in the history. That's actually what to call a combination with Uri, Charlie Chaplin, Jules Whale, and Brigadier, all of them in a studio one time.
But you play with, and I don't know if you ever play against Stereograph, but you play with them on several occasions. Stereograph being
Yes.
Uri's sound.
Yes, but I will never play against. I take a vow to that, and I would never play against Stereograph. We play together.
Yeah.
But I would never clash against him to the respect that I have for Daddy Rai. Someone dance to the vibe, and he might know it too.
Yeah.
We play together many times, and also play and downbeat. I select for him many times and select at dance a couple of times for him where inspection will never come. And I work with him many times, man. In Chicago, we work with Uri, Daddy Uri many times. We work with him and Big U together.
Here's a question. The sound Stereograph. Rumor is that it is his son's name. He put the name together. You know anything about that?
No, that I don't know. I don't know about that because I was just figuring out say the name Stereograph maybe come from maybe equipment wise because when him have him first sound, I remember, you know, a lot of people don't know, you know, that the UI actually have two sound because the first sound actually I get mashed up in my run left it, you know, road boy take it over.
What was the name of the sound?
Stereograph.
Oh, you talk about equipment wise.
Alright, yeah, no, yes, right. Because a lot of the people that don't know and we can tell them this in the area.
Yeah.
Stereograph originally was DJ by Rankin Joe.
Yeah.
Then that is when it come out, and a couple years after it come out, you know, the political thing go on sometime at Jamaica, and him end up running and all that thing to save him life, you know?
Yeah.
Flat night.
Yeah.
And that time him lose someone chewed them on political business. But anyway, so him come after roughly 4 years, or maybe 4 or 5 years, and that's when him come back with the sound now. That's when Jules Whale and Charlie Chaplin. So, yeah, so Rankin was the first DJ for Stereograph. You know, as the first DJ all night. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
One DJ all night, like Brigadier.
What was the most memorable dance you two played together in? And where was it?
Are you right?
You know, Downbeat the Ruler and Stereograph. You remember the most memorable dance you two played?
Well, there's a couple of them, you know, but last time they played, it was in the Bronx, a club named La Rose. Probably 2013, I think. And that dance here in the night, and it was usually a kind of crowd reaction, I guess, because the weather was really bad the whole day. But, you know, few people, maybe 500 people came out. And it was really a wicked dance tonight. And, you know, I play, and, you know, with a situation, when I try to turn on, I look on that right, I will look on him. I'm just going to say, but I'm not like when that right look for me, you know, but now I go so hard, you know, and the state was deal with it. It was Charlie Chaplin, Jules Whale, Brigadier, and it was wicked. We played back-to-back night, and then the next night was a roadblock in a place in CPAC, in Brooklyn.
CPAC, Canarsie area, right.
Right, so we play there that night, you know, but actually, that night, he never really played a Stereograph. I don't remember. Yes, he did play a Stereograph. It was Jules Whale, Charlie Chaplin, and him, and I met Downbeat. So it was two sound playing the night, you know, but we were playing on the same sound, just different turntable, you know what I mean? And things like that. So it was really nice, but I respect that rise so much better. I mean,
Reggae Review with Chris Rich.
when me a youth and Thomas coming all of me here come play for the first time, I stand up and watch them and I feel hungry after that food and my mother cook, you know what I mean? So because I respect the film all the way and also then, you know, I mean, we learn a lot of things from them, but the dance, police curfew the dance. I tell you, if people know, some people even know it more than me. But some people that out there even do it more and me and no son line I tell the truth. King Tubby's sound, I think is that big Tubby's might change out of the business thing. King Tubby's sound get mashed up by police so many times, brethren. Mash up. You know that, so.
Yeah. The ghetto was a target for policing.
Yes, man. It reached a way now because of the tolerance of Tubby's. I think Tubby's sound up until today, I crave some of the biggest history in Jamaica, you know, where sound system concerned. I do believe that. Because I see some crowd where Tubby's pull, you know, even though it was mostly man, it was history with the great King Tubby's, and this is why the police them really do that to try them to go and say he's a lot of bad for that Tubby's sound. So
it was not uptown sound, so yeah, of course, you know, the attitude toward ghetto sound was always, you know, curfew.
I'm going to tell you something. One night, I come from an era, let me tell the people, place named Papi in Kingston. St. Andrew, Kingston 6, right? I could walk from my house to University Hospital. And you have a place down by University Hospital for the student, them Student Union. Very big venue, Byron Lee and Ireland bands they used to keep. And then them started to get it now and rent it out now for a few dance. So very big place, man, can hold a few thousand people well. And even though I was living in Papine, I never been to that place first. First time I went to that place because I've told me, four of my friends now walking from our house so to go to that dance, you know. And you know, we reached that dance. I bet no one that tell me we reached that dance. It's the iron section that blowing the tune, you know, we have to follow the iron section and lead right to the dance, you know. Tell them because, and then you know you're the iron, and I never remember that night we listened to a Bob Marley tune, you know, with history name, I'm hurting inside the public are great.
Anybody who remember sound system with the glitter and the glamour and the lights and the tweeter and the horn?
What Toby did add on to that, the reverb and the echo, yes, the first man who did that I remember.
What was that, the Kyle reverb or the actual instrument? You mean I use a Kyle?
Well, I think the Kyle, you know, Toby's build everything for himself, you know, brethren.
Yeah.
Everything in build for himself, that's what great the man is.
Yep.
First time we put on my ear and I feel when strict off the sound, every house in the area like them, everybody hard ball. No light. Well, tell you, I think, you know, I get an opportunity because we used to remember Toby coming this big, what them call it, 350 bike, some big bike, used to call them Triumph, big bike, you know. You never see a ton and dance, and you just come and set up the sound, you know, tune it up and leave it. And I never get a time to talk to that man. I pray for talk to him as I used. I never talked to him until actually 1988. I get to meet him and go out of the studio right after Gilbert and, you know, and talk to him and I go to the studio and show him some things. It's like he just check him and show him some things, but unfortunately it never worked out because that long after that then kill him.
Think of this old the angle and all sound old the blade. So just be humble like Black Harmony.
Reggae Review with Chris Rich.
The thing about those days, a lot of youth, they might not know them into the integrated amp and so forth. Tube amp, the hotter the tube get, the sweeter the sound get. And when you say tube amp, I want you young people to go look up what you call a tube amplifier.
Well, very good. I was just about to say something like that too, because I'm going to tell you something now. And I've been warning some of these people in sound business because I get the opportunity to travel first before a lot of them. You can get, I've been to Japan 16 times so far. I see in Japan you have store where sell somebody who will sound box them in Jamaica as antique. Them sell them at the store and certain things. So another thing that I'm going to say, for a tube amplifier is what Thomas used to use at that time, being a tube amplifier. There's many sound I hear up until today with modern equipment don't sound like Thomas. I think I was very honest because one time we have a dispute with my friend them about how Thomas and his sound and his stereo from Spain town which one heavier. So we go to Toby's and we ask him and people say, I want to tell you the truth. Because some man has said, no man, Toby's and like that I would say Tom, so tell you one stereo which one heavy. And the man did to Toby and say stereo heavy on him. And he says stereo, like him says stereo have more KT because them time there it's the KT amplifier them we look on them blue. You know? And well, every sound in my time growing up for me, teach me remember here in Jamaica, you know. But I leave Jamaica 1970. And I think the heavy sound system I hear with the sound of King Edward's a giant, you know. And when I tell you, as a matter of fact, to go back in that history, I used to the man who actually built King Edward's sound. This is teach Thomas Straight.
Okay.
Where named Barry.
Harry
you know?
what? Harry?
I don't know the last name, but Barry. But the man was like a genius in terms of believe in power. It's him that I speak about them, you know? And it's in Jack Ruby's sound too. Now anybody knows Jack Ruby's sound. It knows that Jack Ruby's sound was powerful. But King of the Earth, if I tell people these things, they will think I'm joking. One night, my godmother used to have a dance hall named Bradsland. And it was like an open air dance hall. If people understand what I mean. Then decide to put on a zinc top. And then put on a zinc top and then put on 3 days later. 3 days later, King of the Earth spray light and lift up every nail. Something like trouble. And those things is true, man. In those times now, if I have a speaker box, one name suddenly stand. One mark suddenly stand. One mark Casio stay. You know? Somebody great. It's a lot of experience I've been through in soul business. I remember the first time when Jack Ruby came to New York. And I think Jack Ruby was the most excited owner we ever own a sound in history. The way the man lively. And I remember the night he was playing a skatering. I want to talk back and tell you this. Jack Ruby was the only sound who traveled out of Jamaica history and bring him speaker box them.
I remember that.
Them drive from California, come right down into the city. And I remember one night he was playing. Him say, him come on and tell you all the name of the boat. Where the box come from.
Hold on there. Wouldn't you want to know where your speaker box, which cargo ship are carry things? Some of the blame.
Watch out, the man tell everybody the name of the cargo and stuff for bringing things. And he say, you people over there, all you guys over there in the corner, I'm going to show you how Jack Ruby sounds heavy. If you just go there and take your hand out your right pocket and look at what your pants cuff, you know, the bass, and it's never lying up, Richard. When the bass are trapped, you know, the bass make the man them pants cuff and move. Because I tell you,
the vibration from them sound speaker there was heavy.
Okay, you hear Downbeat sound many times, and you know I play with 10 double 18, right? I go to Eastern Parkway to play at the carnival. One time from Mr. Dad Coxon, and it gets a little rough in the evening, so we tell him so now go back out here.
You talk about in a Classen Park or along the parkway?
Along the parkway,
okay.
not Eastern Parkway. And when I string up the sound there, I could tell you this virtually. Some of the people, some of the elder people, or something like that, you know. Anybody will walk, anything, if you trouble your heart, you don't come near the speaker there, no, Richard.
So you don't create actual heart attack.
And I was using Macintosh amplifier, you know that?
Boy.
And Macintosh and Chris, I was using.
Yeah, carry two boys.
And when I was always telling Mr. Mac about the 2500 them and the 2300 them, and when Mr. Dad here, which is Coxon I'm talking about, when he hear the sound from the parkway before, Mr. Dad would buy out every Macintosh when could I get to buy it and sell them back. So at one time, I would have sold that Macintosh amplifier in Jamaica.
Oh yeah, that was the equipment of a Macintosh.
Yes, until they started to bring in QSA and, you know, and all them kind of crown.
Yeah.
And all them things there. But Macintosh is really, but they're heavy, man. It's a heavy set of amplifier, but them do the job, Richard. Them do the job, man.
You remember your first turntable?
Yes, well, the first turntable, to be very honest, you know, it's like, you know, in New York here, it's one of the cheaper technique turntable to be very.
Don't beat. Everybody have to start someplace. My first turntable was a cheap technique. And the needle issue, always have to have 3 or 4 spare needle.
Right, so you know me I talk about, you understand?
Yes, when you play out, of course.
I remember some days when we're moving the set, you know, and the turntable, them never in a case, you know, and it's nice, you know, and we're moving the set now from apartment building, and that guy named Gitmo, you know, he was the engineer, remember Gitmo?
Gitmo, of course.
And Gitmo bring down 2 of the turntable, and by the time we take the turntable, and put them on like the side to load them, you know. And let the guy come in, you know. And the guy keep the turntable in the bedroom.
Whoa. And
when we track from one excited in the evening, I will go upstairs and find out, man. The guy take the turntable them and drop them in the, what them call it, the trap hole. Oh my God.
So what did you do to replace them that night? You have to cancel?
No, man, we have to borrow something from somebody, you know?
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
it was holding the turntable them.
Yeah.
But I tell you something, Richard. Music business in those days was, as you was there as some of them, and you and that you see. Because one night we played a place in New Jersey, a place in the cave.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
you remember the cave, right?
Yeah.
And we have a speaker box them in bigger. One of them could have fit in the elevator. You see that here when the dance done? The dance done about 5 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I reach home till 3 o'clock in the evening. The man that have walked the soul and drink out some of the liquor them and get drunk and believe me now. We write in a book about all the things and people might think I joke perfect, but it's a true straight.
Listen, you are going to write a War and Peace type book because volumes of information that you, Tony Screw, the legend, have. It's unbelievable. I mean, there's so much topics I can touch with you.
And another thing I want to tell enough for the youth, I speak it and I show the other day and tell the people this, you know. In those times, you know, if you want to be a famous DJ, you know, or something like that, you actually have to bust on a sound system, you know.
Yep.
You know that?
Oh, yeah.
It's not like them youth, you know, we come from them bathroom or behind the yard and just come do something. So it's easier for them now. Because all those DJ, yellow man and all that, them make a name and a sound system first.
But you know something I know about that? When you have the skill to be able to stand in front of a sound system and hold a dance, whether you become the warm-up initially, you hold a dance, you will never lose that skill and talent. I've seen some of them go behind mic and it's all on pull up. They cannot maintain that flow that some of the great artists, and there's so much talent out there, but imagine how great they would be if they had a sound system to start them life off.
Oh my God, because all those DJ, you know, counting from, say, Peter Metro, the one of them DJ, they go right back, Brigadier ranking. So I see,
Shabba.
I went to Channel 1 studio and see 4 people there and almost them get a fight talking out a ranking to one Brigadier and Wicked, you know. Two them is all night DJ, you know. Them, when they hold the microphone at the night, they no left return. It's all night thing, them DJ, you know. No, some of these newer DJ, you know, just come on and just do the popular song and them dance. When Joe's will, they can Downbeat sound, as you know, when my DJ can do, you can dance, don't you?
No.
You know that?
Yeah. The man, you can't say him earn, him keeps.
Right, so I call those DJ long distance DJ. Let me tell you something, Virgin. Dance used to start 8 o'clock in the night, you know. 8 o'clock dance used to start. And when the crowd come, whether it's a stand bike or whatever bike you're riding or scooter bike or what, the crowd outside. And usually it's one song that play with trying the crowd there, maybe the main DJ or something and try to, you know. So the dancer now through them start 8 o'clock now. Them dancer usually pack from 10 o'clock, Virgin.
Till sun.
And yes.
Till sun.
And what the man them used to do, when it touched to like 2 o'clock in the morning or so, them turn in the speaker them and the speaker them with them on the tree them turn them down. You still not hear them. So the people that know we are asleep now, I don't think you really have a lot of something playing. What I would say would have make everybody in the world laugh. It's a lot of youth band at them times they with them songs that playing.
So they were baby makers. So
baby makers, Richard. You can imagine them time, man. You know, like when you play all that dead right, you know, say, and you're telling everybody that you're glad and gone.
Oh, you
know,
mean?
all that stuff.
You know something? When me used to sit down in my yard, young as I was, it come in like me at the dance because the sound of travel, you can feel the vibration and the sweet music through the hands that come all the way to your yard.
Can I tell you something? One time me and Joseph, REGGAE and UI was driving construct from Washington and we was getting that car. UI, I'm going to kill you with joking about. When you're there on UI and Greg Rice and you will just laugh at me, I tell you, man. So UI give you an issue over IRI. So UI say, don't be, go to school. They don't know, say, I need IRI. See, right? So that they would laugh, you know. And Uriah say, you know, say, I need my Uriah. I didn't come talk about you, my Uriah. That's why I don't say Uriah. Some people are joking, you know. But really, I'm truly still. When Uriah first album came out, if you remember, Persian Galore, it came out as Uriah. It was Uriah. Anybody that could plan that album originally, it doesn't say Uriah, it say Uriah.
Yeah, I was looking at it as a matter of fact last night.
Yes. But it just the case now, like, you know, it's just a thing with Uri and I don't know where,
Well, put it like this. The competition was friendly, but not unfriendly to the fact where you have to worry about life taking and so forth. It was lyrical and, you know, man a draw card through jokes and lyrics and good music.
Uri and I never really.
They never clashed.
No, yes, I think they clashed one night, I think. And I know about the clash, but I hear Uri and interview on it, and him say on the interview that they end up pinning wire. You know, they end up pinning wire on the song.
So, hold on. For the young people who don't understand pin wire and a
pin wire.
Yeah.
It's when a man puts a pin or something in your speaker wire and
short circuit.
Everything. But here why I know that that would be a really a serious clash now. Because a lot of people that I know, them say I write more intelligent lyrics than you write, right? But you write lyrics, they was very simple, but they was very catchy.
Melodic, yeah, very melodic.
And then you go up and also sharp popular rhythm too.
Yeah.
I was forced to like
original rhythm. Roots.
Yes,
dub.
original rhythm
Yeah.
and like a more one drop kind of rhythm.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I can't remember, you know, Church Ride never really make one drop rhythm, you know.
No, they were sweet flowing music.
Yeah, right. You know, so the one drop rhythm really coming from Studio One. So when you hear a man say Toby's great drum and bass, it's not really true. You know, had some things to it, but drum and bass and neck. Before Toby had some things to it, but him come had some pretty things to it and pretty tough, but them things have made from Studio One bass, man. You know what I mean?
Reggae Review with Chris Rich.
You know, it's just like, you know, I have Principal Star and Derek Marvin, you know, and I get to understand that in the issue I asked Derek Marvin about it the other day, in the issue of how come the Principal Star are really clash on the same stage, and Derek Marvin.
Tune in to the Reggae Review with Chris Rich.